everyone, it's Michelle from Country Morning Creations. I am making the cover for my April journal. Now, it's already April 1st when I'm doing this, so I do have my pages already picked out, and I did already journal for today. I was not going to give up journaling even though I had not gotten my project together, but I thought it might be fun to share with you my process and what I'm doing. So I have a bunch of stickers here that I'm going to use, and then I have 2 pieces of laminator. So I am going to use my laminating machine for this because my goal is to put 2 kind of clear windows on the covers. So my past covers, I've used the laminator for a variety of different things, and I'm going to do that again. I kind of have a vision for this, but I don't know exactly where I'm going, so we're going to just work on this process together. So these are forget-me-nots. I got these off of Amazon. I have no clue any more information than that. But I'm going to put some in these little tiny laminator pouch, so I'm not cutting away a ton of extra. And of course, when you put things in, the sealed edge or the hinged edge will go into your laminator first. So I'm going to put, let's do 3 forget-me-nots. These are very fragile. That's one of the things I'm learning, is to be very careful with these because they are very fragile. So there's 3. Let's see if we can get them kind of down in here because I want it to be more in the middle. I'm going to cut things out. I'm going to cut these out as a shape, as a circle. Now I can't get this one to come back. So there's a lot of static. And I like that. Let's do another one. We're going to get 3, maybe we'll do 5 this time. Let's be wild and crazy, right? We're going to do 5. I like odd numbers. I believe artistically that just works better. So I am going to, and I'm working with these, and I'm working with tweezers because I have really fat fingers and I don't think it will work if I try to do it the other way. And I'm doing some of these right side up. You can see that some of the green is showing more through some of these and less of the green is showing in other places. Let's space this out just a little bit differently, kind of giving it more of a, I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to be a little bit more random, like that. All right, so that is perfect. And then I'm still waiting for my laminator to heat up. And so now that we've got these ready to go, there's a ready button here and it's not lit up yet. So when it's ready, there it goes, now it's on. So now my laminator is on, and all we're going to do is run these laminator pouches right through the laminator. Oh, oops, split my thumb. That's okay. Hopefully you're not, I'm going to run this one through and then I'll stop the camera and take care of my thumb. How awkward is that? It's dry here and I've split my thumb. So I will get this last one through, I will pull it out, and I will go get a Band-Aid. Don't want anyone fainting from the sight of blood. All right, so those are both done. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got a Band-Aid, we're good. So, kind of my thought is, I am going to start by cutting 2 holes. So this is the cover, and I printed this out. All of this printable stuff is actually from a young lady. She goes by Planning Janny on Instagram, and she has a Patreon account. You know what? Hang on a second. I'm debating how big I want to make this. I may actually grab this size. Oh, even better. Okay. These are perfect for a 1-inch punch. So I'm going to use a 1-inch hole. I just decided to make this a little bit smaller. and that will work out perfectly. So I'm going to punch a hole here, and I'm going to punch another hole down here. And I wanted to do 2 just for fun. You know, some people do it smack in the middle and it works, and now I can't get that piece out. All right. Why is it when I turn on the camera, everything goes awry and I can't make things work? All right, so we're going to do a second one down here, which is, I think, going to be perfect. And then what I'm going to do is use the 2-inch hole punch so that I have extra space around the edges of this. Or actually, I have a 1.5-inch hole punch. That might even work better. Hold on. All right. Yes, I have a bunch of hole punches. Oh, I think 1.5 inch is the one size I don't have. So I have a 1 inch. This one's my 1.5 inch. And I think 1 inch is going to be too small. That would not work. So we've already punched the 1.5. This is the 2. So yes. All right. Thinking out loud a bit here, but I want to get that a little bit centered. So that cut through. It was kind of tough, but it worked. And see how that's going to end up getting glued right there. That works out beautifully. And let's do this one. Trying to get that kind of centered also. Let's see. That looks good. All right. Let's see if we can... there we go. Yay! So those are going to get glued, but we're going to glue them from behind. I like the 3-1 here. So I am going to glue that right there. And I'm just going to run a bead of glue around the circle. And I'm going to glue both of these kind of like this. And we'll put that one there. Kind of trying to get that to line up. And we're going to glue this one right here on the back. Now, to cover this, I want to punch out again, a 2-inch hole. And I have a leftover piece from cutting this out. So this was 8.5 by 11, and I cut off some of it. And so I'm going to, let's cut out a 2-inch hole, and we're going to cut 2 of these out. I guess I did that wrong. I probably should have punched this hole first and then that hole. Let's see if we can do that, because I think this will actually work. Maybe? No, that's not going to go far enough. All right, let's do it this way. This is going to be really awkward, and I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we're going to just give it a shot. All right, so in a perfect world, in my perfect mind, now this will go in here, and I will be able to line that up. I can't tell if it's lined up or not. Ooh, that's really awkward. Let's see what happens if we just... I'm kind of looking down through the top to see where that is and trying to center it a little bit. And just kind of move it a little bit. There. Let's see what we get. Ooh! That actually worked. Look at that. And then that will go perfectly over that. And so we're going to try that again. It worked for the first one. Let's see if we can make this work again. All right. Kind of get that to line up in the middle. I want it a little bit further over. So this is kind of awkward. Trying to get this to line up. Too far. That looks pretty good. All right. So now we have, oh, wow, that turned out really well. So now we're going to put these pieces over these where this is. That's actually pretty darn good. So a little bit's going to show around the edge, but I'm okay with that. So maybe we'll do that. And we'll get this one done too. All right. So now they kind of have a frame on both sides, but from this side they don't. And so we have our little see-through. Now the last little bit we need to do is to, hey, I'm going to save those. We may actually use those. Not going to worry about it. What we're going to do now is do a little bit of decorating on the around what we've got on here. And I'm going to just do some collaging. I love to print things out on sticker paper. So I'm debating a couple of things. I've got like this that says bloom, but I feel like that's too big. That's going to just take up too much space and too much stuff. But I do have some really fun things. I mean, part of what she has is even stuff like, this is, I would call it faux washi tape that we could use. So we could do some faux washi tape and maybe something, oh, better yet, let's use this. And then we could layer, let's see. Oh, and I like this piece, so maybe we'll put that there. And maybe we put something there to kind of build this up just a little bit. Yeah, that would look better over the top. All right, you know what? Sometimes you just have to start sticking things down, right? So we're going to start sticking a few things down and layering them. You know, I think one of the things with collage and mixed media is a lot of people stop really short. They don't go all the way, and I just keep layering things until I feel like it's done. And then all of a sudden I'll look at it, something, and I'll go, you know what? That's done. We are done with that. So I might have kind of an idea of where I'm going, but usually it takes on a life of its own and then suddenly I'm done. So we're going to just start throwing some of these stickers down, layering things up, and the problem with stickers is trying to peel the backing off. I've kind of got a little system for it, but not really. Oh, I love, love, love that. And we have, oh, look at this. I have some of these really cute pieces like that. Oh, I like that. Let's do that one. So I kind of fold the corner back and then try to grab the edge, kind of pick at it until I can get it to come up. I do fussy cut everything. All right, so that I like, but let's do a little bit more. I've got these great labels. I think those are fabulous, and maybe we can layer up a few things. Oh, I like that there. That looks really super cute there, but that needs some stuff behind it. We need more layers. So we either need to layer over it or under it. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I've got a coffee cup. That's pretty. Oh, I have this one too. Maybe we'll do a coffee cup and a washi label and that up there. Oh, I'm liking that already. Let's go with that. And we may just put that down there in the corner and call it good. All right, let's see if I can peel this label off. So I'm going to put this label up here. Let's put this one across ways. So no, I don't have a formal art education or know anything really about art, but I've watched a ton of videos about people who do this, and they seem to all have this gift of layering, just layering things up. What was I going to do? I wasn't going to do that. I was going to do that. That's right. And just, you know, adding more and more and more and more until it looks right. And I know that we don't want things to be perfectly symmetrical. And I like how that circle reflects that circle. So maybe what we do is put that behind that piece down here. No, that's too many circles in a row. This might have worked if I'd put the circle up there, but I don't want to do that. And maybe we'll just put these two. Ah, there we go. So she has, all of these are in this April's kit. I will definitely link her in the description box for this video. And you can, if you would like, go grab your own. She has different levels. This is not a paid promotion, just putting that out there. I just love her stuff and wanted to share it with you. And so that is my only motivation. I love this. I'm kind of feeling like I want to add a little tiny something there. This may be overkill, but let's just see if we float. No, I don't like that. Yeah, maybe we call it done. Or maybe we just add that there. Now, I don't know. I kind of like that. You know what? I think we're going to call it good. We're just, oh, you know what I could do though? I could put that there and write April on it. Let's do that. I know, wild and crazy idea, right? All right, I'm going to put this here, and I will handwrite the word April on it. Let's see, do I have a Sharpie? I do. So I am just going to use this Sharpie and write April on it. And now it's done. So thanks for watching this. I'm going to real quickly put this journal together. I'll be back to share the finished journal with you. All right, so I was kind of lazy and I just put 2 staples in this to get it to hold together instead of doing the typical 5-hole pamphlet stitch. But this is how it looks in the end. So just real quickly, we're going to take a look at it. We have our 2 windows here that I've glued in, and we've done some collaging on the top. I have blank pages. This one I've already filled in. I have this really gorgeous old piece of French ephemera. I'm sure it's quite fragile. I have my flips that I can decorate. I have just lots of blank coffee dyed paper. This is my 28-pound acid neutral coffee dyed paper. There's an Edith Holden April page in here, some really old French music. Isn't that gorgeous? And there's my staples. It took me a couple of tries to get it right. I need to keep practicing. Another flip. There's the rest of that Edith Holden page. Isn't that stunning? Stunning, stunning, stunning. And then, oh, and I have some real old ledger. So this actually folds all the way out. I'm not sure how I'll use that yet. We will see. And there's the rest of that beautiful French. Another flip. And the last little bit. And now I am ready for April, and I hope you are too. I hope you've been encouraged and inspired to be creative today.